Oh, hey, okay, hey, look, people. Unofficially, this is the genesis of my vlog. Okay, talking to my wife. What?
They pulled it.
Just said something that I totally think I need to base my future philosophy on. Okay. Been listening. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Robert Greene, master. He said something about chopping a tree down. Can't remember what chapter. Read the book. I gave him his credit. But what I'm trying to say is, he said it. Everybody got talents. Okay, everybody has something in them that is great. I have something in me that's great. My wife has something in her that's great. Whoever you are, wherever you are, you have something in you that's great. Okay, somewhere in your childhood, somewhere in your adulthood, I don't care when, where, how it happened, you got an idea, and that idea was a great idea. The problem is you didn't follow up on it, all right? But that idea stuck around. You're bored, you're mad at life, you're in your feelings, however you want to describe it, and that idea comes up again 2 months later. 2 months after that, it comes up. 2 months after that, it comes up. Now it's an interest. You dabble with it. Now it's a hobby. You did it once or twice. Some of your friends know you do it. You do it when you want attention because you know you're good at it, but you don't have to try. Bam, that's your seed. Your seed grows the more you nurture it, just like a seed in the ground, right? I love nature. So that's why we're talking about nature right now. I get fixated on that. But your seed grows, okay? Follow me. Let me get focused. Your seed grows like a tree. The thing about a tree, it grows up. Not always out. Certain trees, certain seeds have more potential to grow higher, more girthier. All seeds, all potentials are not created the same. Let's keep it real. Life is life. Everything's not equal. Yeah, your snowball seed, guy who wants to open a snowball stand, hey, I wish you the best of luck, but your snowball seed's not going to grow as tall as your real estate seed. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, here's what it is. Real estate's hot. Snowballs are not. But your seed grows. When your seed grows, like trees, the bigger a tree, the more complicated it is to chop it down. But you gotta chop that tree down. You know why you gotta chop that tree down? You know why you gotta cut into your harvest? Because that's the hard work that it takes to actually have a harvest, to reap the benefits of the seed that was sown at a certain age, at a certain time, at a certain place, with a certain phrase, and a certain idea. You see, you gotta chop it down to get to that harvest. What good is it to plant an apple seed and grow an apple tree and you just wait for the rotten apples to fall? That's fucking stupid. You gotta get up there and get the good apples. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta chop that bitch down. You gotta plant some more, okay? You got to chop your tree, bro. You got that idea in the back of your head. It's a good idea. All your friends told you it's a good idea. Your mama even told you it's a good idea. Your hard-headed daddy told you it's a good idea. But you ain't got the chopping yet. You took 1 or 2 swings. You got a little dent in the tree. You're like, oh, this shit hard. I got some bruises on me.
Yeah, okay. But what is the tree? So you're saying that the tree is you said the tree is your hard work. Like putting in the work is chopping on your tree. Like putting in the work towards your goal. Because some people might be confused about that.
Chopping your tree begins with identifying what your harvest is. What is your skill? What is your talent? What are you good at? Like, I'm fairly decent at explaining my ideas. That's why I'm on this mic. Because I'm trying to explain to you what I see in my head so that you can get it. And you might not need it. Somebody else might need it. Honestly, I need it. So I'm talking to myself. You see this very act right here? What I'm talking about? What my wife asked about? Baby, Enzia Johnson, beautiful lady. She just birthed my first child. You know how much, so great guy. Giving you too much information. But this is the first chop in my tree. Because see, I was blessed with the gift of gab. And because of that, I need to talk to some people. I ain't saying I got it all figured out. I'm just saying I'm good at explaining it. And see, that's the difference between a tree and a harvest. A tree is an idea. You got an apple tree. But you don't know it's an apple tree. It's just a tree. Until you see apples growing on it. Now, some of y'all got rich parents, business parents, carpentry parents, trade parents, whatever. Some of y'all got parents with talents, skills, and passions that align with your own. And in that instance, you might be able to look at an apple tree before it grow apples and go, that's an apple tree. You know why? Because you got prior knowledge, experience, training. Hey, you got a head start, playboy. But some of us just out here trying to trees, and we gotta wait till we see the fruit, or we gotta look up what the tree look like. And this right here is primarily for the people that gotta figure out what kind of tree they got. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure it out. Because your talent is within you. I'm like, what should I say?
What?
I don't know. But yo,
you talking about the 10,000 hours.
10,000 hours, okay? 10,000 hours is the mark, is the point that generally around the world people have just come to the conclusion that 10,000 hours invested in an idea, in a skill, in a craft, in a talent. That's the magical number, okay? Mozart, Einstein, Faraday. Mastery. To reach a mastery level. I'm further explaining this fella's book, okay? I'm going to give him props. I'm using Audible because they're going to sue me if I don't say I'm using Audible. So Audible, shout out. I love it. I learn a lot from you. All those great books that you provide for this low, comfortable fee that I pay monthly. It's comfortable. Trust me. Okay? It's comfortable. You can do it. If you can watch this, you can pay for Audible and educate yourself. Shout out for the free ad, by the way. You ain't got to pay that. Put that out there, cause. But Robert Greene, shout out to you too for the free ad. All y'all, I'll give you credits. Don't sue me. But that's what it's about. Like, it's really that simple. You gotta find you. Because we living in this world where I can literally get on this computer that's like 4 years old, click a button, and talk to y'all. And I'm gonna take my wife off here. All right, but I can talk to y'all. And this is the first chop in my tree. And it really ain't the first chop. I done took a lot of chops. But this time I went out there and I looked at that tree. I said, God damn it, that bitch gotta fall. Because I need to find wood. You know what I'm saying? And if you know what I'm saying, then you know where I'm at. And people would describe this as rock bottom, but I described it as ground zero. Because, like, I build houses. That's one of my talents. I'm a rough and tough, figure it out type of guy. And when you building a house, you got to get down to the bedrock, baby. You got to find the foundation. Rock bottom is where you start at, not where you end at. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's deep.
It has sound on it.
I hope it do too. But that's what I'm saying. Me taking this step just exposed another piece to my own personal puzzle. You gotta take this step too. Whatever it is. If you do nails, hey, you do your mama nails. To your auntie and your cousins. Mess around and got the whole neighborhood at your house. You do hair the same way. If you ain't good at nothing but talking, hell, go sell a few cars. You might be able to talk a few people into bad decisions. I used to do that. But whatever you do, do it. And get paid for it. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm about to do. It's one of them, but I gotta see if the other ones work out. And that's another hand. Keep your left hand out your right hand, bitch. Let me get out just so I take too long.